This whiskey comes from the world's oldest licensed whiskey distillery. Welcome to Whiskey Wednesday. This week we are looking at one of the oldest whiskey brands in Ireland and even the world. Today's Whiskey Wednesday is Bushmills Black Bush. Now, Bushmills is distilled on the north coast of Ireland, right up in County Antrim, around the Giants Causeway. Also, they love Game of Thrones up there. Just, you know, there's dragons, there's walls, Daenerys dies. So Bushmills Black Bush is a blended Irish whiskey. It's considered a high-malt blended Irish whiskey. So essentially, there's quite a lot of the famous Bushmills malt whiskey that goes into this with some sweet grain, and then it's finished off and it's matured in X-Bourbon and Oloroso Sherry casks. But yeah, for those who don't know, Bushmills is really famous for their triple-distilled single malt. Triple distillation just means they distill 3 times, and single malt whiskey means that one distillery, single distillery, makes 100% malted barley whiskey, essentially. And then to be whiskey in Ireland, you have to be aged for at least 3 years. Now, I did see online that there is whiskey in this bottle around 8 to 10 years old. Let's get cracking. Bushmills is actually so famous in the north of Ireland, we actually have it on our money. Class. So first things first, let's rate that pop. Just before I rate this Bushmills pop, if you could give the channel a subscribe and even a share, each follower, every single one of you that subscribe and follow, really help grow the channel, and I appreciate every single one of you. Back to the pop. So let's rate this Bushmills Black Bush pop. Nice. Ooh, it's really like sweet and citrusy and fresh on the nose, almost like a green grape in there. But there's definitely that vanilla and maybe that wee like slight bit of nutty sherry note. Right, so this is coming in at 40% ABV or 80 proof. All that malt that is used in this blend gives that biscuity note, but more in a smooth, sort of like nighttime milky tea sort of way. You know when you like dunk a big digestive biscuit into a big milky cup of tea right at night and the fire's going and you're just all snuggly? Maybe you've even got a hot water bottle and a glass of whiskey. That's essentially what I'm tasting. Oh, and a wee bit of like orange zests. Ooh. And I just invite you again and again for another sip. This is definitely a go-to everyday whiskey. Every day. I don't have whiskey every day. Whiskey for breakfast, I suppose, you know. Now, if you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it, follow the channel, please. Love you. Keep up the great work, you beautiful people. Cheers. Sláinte.